So you're playing Conan in Conan the Barbarian. How do you think the film compares to the original? Have you seen the original?
I have. I just saw the original a couple weeks ago, and it's a completely different film. You know, apples and oranges. It's really like comparing a Sean Connery to Daniel Craig in Bond. It's completely total different. I think when I watch the '80s one, it's a little more campy. Ours is definitely more violent and a lot more action. And in just 30 years of technology, things have changed in what we can do, obviously in 3D, and it's a pretty beautiful world, I think, what Marcus did.
Yeah. Okay, so you're known for your manly roles. How do you get in the mindset to play someone like Conan? What do you do?
You know, I studied a lot of lions, like big cats. I went to the zoo with my children. I'd study how they move and prowl, and then watch a lot of samurai movies. I wanted to I wanted to wield a broadsword like it was a katana, and also inject a little bit of that Asian influence and the grace into this barbaric character. I think being a father helped me the most is something that you know that you have. I'm not acting at something that you know inside of your soul that you can live and die for. My children are that, and it definitely gives me it felt like an upper hand playing Conan.
And are there any traits of Conan's personality that you have yourself?
I like women and I drink a lot. That's about it.
Brilliant.
I should say I love my wife and I love drinking a lot.
Doesn't, but okay. So we're going to do a little man test on you.
All right.
See how manly you are. I was
not that manly. It's just it's the outer shell.
Was going to challenge you to an arm wrestle, but since there's no table and I would definitely lose.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Have you ever cried at a film?
Oh yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
What film? Any particular one?
I cry at the stupidest things too. I mean, I could cry at Kung Fu Panda, you know what I mean? Like, there's moments where it just, I don't know. That's what I love about movies. You can get caught up in them, and I'm not like, I want to disappear and be emotionally moved. So, I mean, I cry at silly things too.
Okay, and how long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
Just wake up and shower.
That's pretty manly.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you eat your steak?
Oh, rare to medium rare.
Oh, nice.
It's definitely manly.
And can you successfully start up a barbecue?
Oh yeah, I'm good on the barbecue.
Mean at them.
Yeah.
Okay. And who wears the trousers in your relationship, you or your wife?
My wife.
That's good.
Yes.
And have you ever hurt anyone with a handshake?
I can.
You can.
But I don't. I mean,
You
that's
don't?
not very gentlemanlike, no.
Okay, that's good. Okay, we'd say...
I do dishes, though, too. I'm the one that does the dishes.
This is good. You're manly, but with a sensitive side.
Absolutely. I was
It's
raised by a
nice.
woman. I was raised by a single mother.
Okay, so you seem to, fall into the manly kind of hunky role. Would you ever consider a rom-com?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't want to put any limitations on any of that. I love comedies, and, I just think that stuff's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really... It's fun. I would love to sit across from someone that's light, and it's not really hard to fall in love. And I mean, it is the comedy aspect. I love comedy, but this stuff is infinitely more
Difficult.
challenging. Yeah.
Okay, and you used to model. Could you give us your best pose?
It's actually funny. When I got Baywatch Hawaii, it was 1,300 people showed up for the audition.
Yeah.
And it was on the radio, so everyone kind of showed up down there. I went there with my cousins, and I just wanted to. I was 19, meet women, and. You can be an extra and get $100 a day. So I went down there, and then when you got to the front of the line, after 7 hours, they're like, "Do you have your resume?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I don't have a resume." And like, "Well, have you acted before?" I'm like, "No, but I model." And my cousins are kind of laughing. I'm like, "Yeah, I do Gucci and Louis Vuitton," and we just started making up shit. I'm like, "You did Prada, right?" And he's just kind of laughing. I'm like, "Yeah, but I'll bring it next time." So we made up a whole bunch of stuff. Just bullshitted our way in. And
brilliant.
Yeah, I never modeled.
Okay, and finally, there's a scene in the film where there's a lot of topless women around. Was, as fun as that may have been to film, was it quite difficult to know where to look?
Yeah, I'm worried about doing what I got to do in the scene, so it's just kind of like I'm not really like blatantly staring at someone's breast, but it can be distracting. It can be distracting.
And which was your favourite scene in the film to shoot?
There was an emotional scene that got kind of cut out of it, but there's a couple scenes that were you see his vulnerable side. That's fun as an actor. Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot for talking to us.
Cheers, thank you, sugar.